Legend of Total War here, with part 12 of my second Medieval 2 Blitz campaign as the Turks. On the last episode we conquered Nottingham here, and I think Stockholm. Anyway, that's all we can do here for this turn. The ships here will need to make their way back to this general area, but we'll worry about that later. Now this guy here, he needs to go up north. He's going to go conquer Iyasi for me, and then of course he'll disband. He's not going to be able to remain on the jihad because no generals are heading this way. Now, we want these guys, without Jalal, to head north to Hungary here, where we can take Bran this turn. This is a turn earlier than I did last time. So that's good. So, we're also going to hire all of the infantry, but not the cavalry just yet. And Jalal's not going to be involved in this fight because we want to spam another general. Okay, so what are we up against here? Mostly skirmisher-based army, but our archers can beat their skirmisher cavalry. We've got more skirmishers, essentially. And then they've got some spearmen. But we've got everything in superiority here. Then there's plus there's Prince Kalman. I'm hoping to get out of here with no more than, say, 100 to 200 casualties. Of course, gaining a general on top of this will make it even better. Alright, so what we're going to do... Now, I've tested the difference between loose formation and solid, for what is it called, tight formation. And I actually like tight formation better. They tend to have a higher... They tend to kill faster. And that's what this is all about right now. I need them to kill faster. Plus they take up more space in loose formation. We've got to... Like, the guys at the front have better range than the guys at the back, so just keep it like that. What's this? Right. All of them need to be shooting. Why is that guy the general? I don't like that, but whatever. And we also need the horse archers over here. This is where Prince Kalman will be coming from. And we need to shoot the living shit out of him.
The enemy show their cowardice. They bring in reinforcements.
Now, for some reason, Prince Kalman, what he does in every battle is walks up here and then stops. So we've got all the time that we need to really just keep killing him. What we need to focus on is this. However, most of the fighting will be done by the archers. They'll slaughter their missile cavalry. We're going to take some casualties, but it's not going to be heaps. I mean, it would be nice if we can deal with this faster. That way these guys could come back over here, but it's not really necessary. So we outrange them already using these guys. And these units here, they'll be used to fucking frighten them off. Make them rout or something. Hit them in the flank, whatever it's got to take. Came from the high ground there. We'll get around his flank. Okay, you guys just sit there and shoot, and you'll be fine. Okay, so with this, we're ensuring the Magyar here are defeated. Come on, charge, you fucks. Technically, my cavalry here are more valuable than the archers, but I was kind of hoping we'd instantly break them. Oh shit! Didn't expect that was going to happen. Can we get out of there? Luckily, we didn't lose much.
Victory is well within our grasp. In time, our foe will surely see this and lose heart.
Oh shit! Don't get into the thick of it just yet.
Men are under attack.
Right, you get in there, stop them. What's going on here? Okay, and then he's just gone back over there. Just keep shooting him. Hey, who's shooting me? Fuckers. Magyar cavalry or something. And don't forget we've got to destroy this entire army. Bosnian archers are shaken. Keep these Hungarian nobles under pressure. Good, they're routing. So we've got a nice big rout going here. You guys just try not to interfere with that.
Only half the enemy force remains. We must pray they lose their will to fight.
How's this going? It's just the general left. That's good. He'll die.
Rejoice. The infidel general lies dead.
Okay, with him dead, we can justify you coming over here to assist. You guys are of lower value, you take up the damage then. Well, they're not actually going to shoot it. But whatever. How are we going so far? 6% casualties? That's acceptable. This is actually going very well, I think. Because don't forget, we'll also get some recovery. Plus another general afterwards. But we haven't killed enough to claim a proper victory yet. We haven't crushed this army. There's still plenty of men left to kill. Get over here. Shoot them. If we lose a few fucking Slav mercenaries, who cares? Alright, good. That took out their Bosnian archers. Now you come back over here. Now if we got a mass rout going right now, that'd be okay. Because we can chase down these spear militia, that's no problem. They've only got a handful of fucking cavalry. There we go.
You have left our enemy lost. They run like children.
See if we can catch them though. Don't start chasing after them until they're out of range of the horse archers or whatever. Leave nothing to chance. Kill everyone that we can. How'd we go? 6% casualties, 80. Well, lost less than I expected. Very good. Oh, what? Oh, really? Fuck you. I love doing that. Ah, this guy sucks. Whatever. And he feels unappreciated. Well, I don't know who feels unappreciated, but whoever. Whatever, I don't care. Okay, good. So he's supposed to go up that way. Right, okay, so Bucharest. Probably convert that to a castle. I'd seem to leave everything without a garrison, but there's nothing. I mean, there's a force over here, but I don't think it's not focusing towards this. Plus, Hungary will be dead by the time they get here. Now, this guy, his movement is at this range, but he's not a jihad, so he's at the same range as slightly less than my cavalry. But then, of course, we put him on jihad. And he's got heaps of range. But in addition to that, we hire this guy now. And this guy matches his range. Now using the movement glitch, this guy is able to drag the entire fucking army all the way to here. Which means that not even Jalal is going to be able to catch up to them this turn. How good's that? We can't walk away from this without leaving a garrison. Just because there's something standing here. So Jalal is gonna have to, I'd say, exterminate this, because public order could be a problem. Plus, he also needs more dread. Okay, so I'll just quick save it first to make sure that's what I want to do. Yeah, exterminate him. Mean leader, I don't give a shit. In fact, that's really good. That's good for me. We should build roads, but the thing is, all of our guys will be out of here by the time it's built anyway. Unless we use process CQ, which I'm not going to. What else are we going to do here? And recruiting these things, they're never going to be of any use. They're never going to be available. We'll have conquered this entire region before 3 turns, before we can have one of them in the recruitment pool. Yeah, whatever. Now, who are we going to leave behind here? Let's see, we've got Balkan archers. Who here is of little use? I'd say the Slav mercenaries. So put them inside the settlement before we have Jalal move out. Okay, now I just need to strategize a little bit because we're almost at the end of the turn. I need to see what else needs to be done. Okay, well I just spent the last hour strategizing. So, this is the part of the campaign that I suppose is the most difficult because it's the part where I've just got so many options and I need to weigh up all of my options as to decide where to go. First part being the easiest, and actually the end part is quite easy as well because once there are less and less territories, obviously my options become less and it becomes easier to make a decision because winning the battles themselves, that's not a problem. What the problem is logistics, trying to get my guys around everywhere. Now, what I've decided to do is, firstly we've got to get these guys in charge of, have that guy in charge of him so that we can movement bug him. Let's see, we need to be, let's see, where was it? I believe it was right there. That's where we need to be. Yep. Send them right there. Okay. Now, why that point above any other? But for some reason, there's a big Hungarian force right there, right? And if I stand anywhere else, for some reason, that Hungarian force goes back to Budapest. But if I stand here, it'll go there, allowing us to take Budapest quite easily. Now you decided to send you up this way to Poland. Okay, that should be fine. You need to just stay there. We can switch in between Bucharest and Bran, depending on what this army does here. He may not even come into play. Okay, now we need to get this ship back to... Let me just quick save in case I make a mistake. Need to get it back to Europe. Well, actually it was already in Europe. But I mean, back to my other territories. He's still got a lot of things to do. Sort of. Okay, taking him back to Thessalonica. Because I want to pick up this unit here. And I want to bring them... Come on, over here. And have him stay within the Jihad army there. Because I need him on Jihad so that these guys can go and take on Smyrna next turn. That's my plans with them. Now then. I believe there's some Sicilian forces around here. Okay. Next turn I think they'll be full of troops. We'll worry about that then. Because obviously I usually see what's going to happen a few turns ahead in order to make my decisions. And what the enemy do can determine, you know, where I should attack. You know, if they're going to leave themselves open to forced rats, that's going to be fine. I think just one of this guy here by himself will go down to Dongola. You stay in Gaza. Also, we're going to take the rebel settlement here. Sarkel. So we're going to get 4 Sipahis from here. And it just depends where do we want them. There's 2 regions in particular that they could be of most use. One here, because there's only 7 units in this area. These guys are going to go off the jihad if we're not careful. So bringing 4 in here will make Italian conquest a lot easier. However, 4 here will allow these guys to go on jihad. However, these guys aren't at risk of losing the jihad. Now there's a possibility that we can take London next turn, but it's going to be rough on movement points. I'm actually leaning towards this, because London's not really, or Britannia is not a huge priority right now. However, these guys are, they're right in the thick of it. If anything, maybe next turn we can get some free units over there, provided we get another mission, which we should. Okay, now these guys, let's see, only the general is going to besiege Sarkel. So let's reorganize this shit. Oh shit. Oh no, it's still alright. as far as movement points are concerned. Yep. Alright, so we need to movement bug them to there. And have the general just besiege this by himself. Actually, in addition to that, let me just save it. What we should try and do is actually try and get him a logistics trait. Well, possibly. There's other people that I suppose might need it more. In order to get the logistics trait, he needs to have no movement points left.
Of course, Sultan. At once.
So we just need to sort of use them all up.
Yes, Sultan. We close for battle.
There we go. He may or may not get it, but we'll see. Okay. Also, we need to do a bit of recruiting. We don't really need to upgrade this settlement. This time, the troops from Tbilisi will not go to Sarkal. I'm actually intending to send some of these guys over there. Hopefully, I need to spam another general here. Otherwise it's going to be very hard to get anyone over there, that's for sure. There's also the possibility of sending them over here, but we'll figure it out as we go. I'm expecting next turn to get another general through. We'll sort out then. Alright, so these guys here, they can't be helped. There's nothing they can do. These guys here, they'll be needed to take down Baghdad. However, they've got a bit of time. Like I said, I'm aiming for turn 9. I'm starting to think it might be possible. They'll get some more units before too long. We don't necessarily need to have a general attached to this army, though. Like I did last time. It doesn't matter if we don't get the pure jihad victory. It doesn't matter. We just want to do this as effectively as possible. I'm going to go with stables, worry about fucking extra peasants later. Normal tax rate, will drag that down here. It doesn't matter if it riots a turn. If we build a small masjid, it'll be okay. Also, these guys here, we need to get them moving. But that's the last thing we need to do for the turn. We're going to reduce the whatever. Is there more troops here that can be recruited? Not until next turn, but we're going to bring them down anyway, because I think these guys are going to assist against Jerusalem. Also haven't allocated anyone for Sarkal. Oh, not Sarkal, what's it called? Kaffa, but it's not a huge concern right now. I can deal with it. What's going on here? I think we need more ships. Imams, doesn't really matter. We don't need merchants. Buildings wise, I don't know. It's not really overly important. What can we recruit here? Oh yeah, don't worry about that stuff just yet. Let me just see. Is there anywhere else these guys need to go? Because what they're going to do is they're going to bring these guys all the way to this point here, so they can get moving to Arguin, because that is the region that takes the longest to get. And if we don't start moving there this turn, we won't get there before turn 9. So we're getting there 5 turns earlier than we did last time. Let me just quick save it. Still got to... I mean, I've planned it all out, but I'm just double checking anyway that I haven't forgotten something. Nothing's being recruited there for a while since we destroyed all those buildings. Just change that to the capital, yeah. So that's not very good in regard to money, because it's going to cause a lot of corruption. But that doesn't matter, we've got heaps. Let's see. Mercenary ships, I don't think we really need them just yet. Maybe next turn. We can leave it for then. Also, there will be some mercenaries in this territory. And the reason I'm going after this is because there should be a draw-out opportunity there against the Polish. And it's important that we get sort of the mainland, the inner land, as quickly as possible, because essentially coastal regions are going to be easy to get because of the boat movement glitch. Just see. Who else can we attack? Who else can we kill? What are we going to do here? I also need to think about coming down to whatever the fucking Jeddah, that's what it's called. Alright. Alright, I think it's time to move these guys. Alright, so if I recall, I can get every one of these units out of here. Not them. They can't come. Including the ones at Nicosia. If I recall, it's this, then you come over here, put them on jihad again, very good. You need to come to the coast, there's just enough movement. You come over here. Yep. We've also got to pick up. They only need one movement point, essentially, to be able to utilize the boat movement glitch. You need to come over here as well, and land back here. Yep. Still got movement, that's good. Now here's your opportunity. Okay, I am going to... yeah, I will hire these guys, these mercenary galleys. They don't have the boat movement glitch on them, but that's okay. They'll gain the movement from here, and next turn it'll just be reset anyway. Next turn we'll activate the boat movement glitch using these guys. However, in order to do that, okay, I do have visibility over the settlement, so that's good. That's what we need. Alright, so here we go. Ready for the long voyage. Anything else we can get? Nope. Lower the tax rate here. Okay, and then let's get the long voyage underway.
Inshallah, the wind shall return tomorrow. Like the weary camel, now we must rest. We must anchor until morning.
Okay, now the point of where they need to be is right there, because the way down is right through the mountains here, into Timbuktu, and then to Arguin. This is where they need to be. Right there.
Like the weary camel, now we must rest.
Okay, that's as good as it's going to be right there. Good. Now then, last things to consider are buildings, recruitments, all that kind of shit. Let's worry about recruitments. Oh, hang on. No, I've dealt with that. Recruitments. Let's have a look. Just check every settlement. So, no. Recruitments first. Let's have a look. There's probably not much, but just recruit everything. You never know when it's going to come in handy. Any soldiers that we can get, just recruit them. Got the money for it. Money's not a problem. Don't forget, it's only turn 3, so most likely these settlements that we didn't start off with haven't exactly generated many troops yet. I say, okay, Antioch's got some. That's good. Even though I took that last turn. Also, I suspect that when you exterminate a settlement, it takes longer for the troops to arrive. Okay, recruitment's all done. Now we need to worry about buildings. We should be able to build something in every settlement, just because still got leftover money from bloody Constantinople. But let's have a look. So in Iconium, that's our old capital, I suppose. Well, I don't know if it was, I can't remember. What do we need here? Probably nothing, but we're going to build a port. Because ships are going to be very important. Caesarea. Stables, I suppose, could be of some use. The only way they're going to be of use, though, is if we utilize the boat movement glitch. But still, build it anyway. It's not that expensive. We've got plenty of money. There's not that many regions that need something built. Yerevan, what is that? That's this over here. Doesn't really require anything. Public order would be good. Apart from that, nothing else is required. Tbilisi. Alright. Again, with this settlement here, nothing's required from it. Just leave it alone. Just get the public order up. Apart from that, just let it be. Nicaea. This is a region where it would be good if we could actually recruit some troops, maybe send them to Kaffa a little bit later on. But then again, public order's a problem. Doesn't matter. You can always use the save reload glitch to, or save scumming in order to make sure it never actually revolts. Istanbul, I forgot I renamed that. Let's see, what can we do here? Now this settlement is actually built up. So it does take a little while to build anything. The only thing I think that could possibly be of use is paved roads. Alexandria. I can't see anything ever being of use, so just build a small masjid, just to keep the public order under control. It's going to be ages before we we get someone in there, but the rebels that will come from here, they're not going to attack it. That being said, public order really is shit. Maybe we should build the town watch instead. Thessalonica, let's see. Same situation here. No, it's not, because we'll be able to train that unit. Build the dirt roads. You never know who's going to have to traverse this area. Corinth. No one's going to go back to Corinth, so just keep it under control. Nicosia. No one's going to be treading over this land here. It's going to be fine. However, we might be able to make use of its recruitment. Let's have a look. Well, it's going to be a while before we can get those Sipahis, probably because I exterminated the settlement, but peasants will be available next turn for garrison. That'll be okay. Trebizond, same sort of situation, I think. Yeah, I think I exterminated these guys. That's fine, just build that. Antioch, what are we going to build here? I think we need roads. Acro, I don't know how it's pronounced, don't care either. Stables, basically becoming utilized at turn 6, which is quite late in the campaign by that point. As in, they'll be available by turn 5, but the units will only be available, as in I'll have them on turn 6. Damascus, can't see anything going to be of use here. It's out of the way, just leave it alone. Just build that, keep it happy. Aleppo, I don't know, build it up so we can actually train a unit. That's not a big pile of shit. Probably never going to be utilized. Aarhus. This region I think just needs public order. I think it was exterminated, just leave it be. Needs a bit of Islam. Durazo, fixing that up as best we can. Ragusa. Possibility of utilizing recruitment here. I'm thinking Sheik stables will be of quite a bit of, could be of some use. Don't know though. They won't be available until turn 7 though, which is at the point where there really shouldn't be any settlements, or many settlements left to take. Iraklion, let's have a look here. Where is this? The place is fine. I'm pretty sure I exterminated it. There's nothing much we need here, just keep it under control. Nottingham, I think we're going to need, oh hang on, roads I think will be much important, because we still need to utilize movement as much as we fucking can. And Bran, I don't really think we need anything from the settlement, but build roads. Okay, now let's look to our agents. This guy here, who's a good agent, but I could have put him on the boats. It doesn't make any difference. He's not going to get anywhere. He's just too far away from anyone important. Come near the port here, and maybe I'll pick you up next turn. You have no use. Same with you. Come near the port, just wait. And you, maybe I can go bribe Sophia. We'll see. Okay, military forces. Let's just double check to make sure everyone has used up their movement.
Yes, as my Sultan. Na'am. Our enemies will an honor to serve.
Obviously, there's quite a lot of military forces, but we always need to just double check. Okay, so these guys, they got unlimited movement.
Yes, Sultan.
No, how come they've got so much? It doesn't matter.
Our wind shall be fair.
They can't do anything this turn anyway.
Orders, my
Leave him be.
Noble one, as my Sultan wills. An honor to as my Sultan wills. An honor to serve. Yes.
Everything's looking like it's done.
Na'am. Yes.
Na'am, great Sultan.
Actually, where's that guy? You, I want you to stand out here. Why is that? Just because it gives him one extra movement point between here and there. Because those units can't be daisy chained so much. It's probably not going to make a difference, but you never know. Okay, that's fucking everything done. So which unit then are we going to decide to get the extra logistic stuff? Is it going to be him or him? I don't think he's going to really be able to utilize it next turn, and I think he needs to. So I'm going to try and aim for him. So we need to quick save it. And I'm always feeling like there's something that's going to happen. Okay, so one thing that we also need to check is to see the regions that are going to riot. We don't want any buildings destroyed. But it doesn't look like it's going to be a massive problem. There's not that many settlements that are red-faced. We'll be okay. So Scotland comes over here, they want to give a treaty. This may not actually come into effect, just fuck them.
Goodbye, noble sire.
Can't get anything out of them. Or maybe I can, but this isn't going to be what's actually going to happen. So we're just coming here to Cairo. And then basically we save. Check to see if this guy's over here got the trait. If he doesn't, rinse and repeat. Load the autosave. Okay, so I'll just go and strategize now, and I'll come back here when this battle's to be done. You may notice income. Oh, actually, income won't adjust because I'm not going to do that deal every single time, and because it might take me 20 tries to get him the logistics trait. Anyway, I'll be back shortly. You'll just notice a little break in the video. Okay, so the situation is ready to attack this. Oh, hang on. Go up here. This guy now understands logistics. Also, I reassessed the situation over here and here, and I changed this to the capital. So the capital is now Nottingham. So you will notice a lot more regions are now rioting. But that's okay, it's just for this turn, so that we can get those Sipahis over there. Because what I've realized is that an adopted general can be put into here and make this 8. So we don't actually need the mission control guys over here. Anyway, it's time to get into battles. There's about, I think there's 7 to do in this end turn. We're starting with Egypt. This will be their final battle. Taking them down once and for fucking all. Don't have that on. So this shouldn't be that difficult. I mean, it's about evenly matched. But we're also up against an enemy general. An enemy king at that. So here we go. This guy's not at full strength. Also, what the fuck? Oh, that thing's shooting at me. There's no sense in not using these guys. We can't save them from desertion. We might as well use them up. So they're of absolutely zero value. Or zero worth. And they might kill a few of the general's bodyguard or whatever. This guy's rushing towards me, which is great. We can kill this motherfucker, hopefully. Be done with this piece of shit, and they'll be easier to take down after that. Okay, so... oh shit, we're not even ready over here. Now, even though these guys are of no value, or no worth, that doesn't necessarily mean we should try and get the enemy general to crash into them, because they'll just fucking wipe them out straight away. I mean, we want them to actually do some damage. Alright, shit. Attack now whilst we've got the high ground before we lose it. If you can kill the enemy fucking king straight away, that would be awesome. That was a nice charge right in his flank there, but I doubt it's going to kill him. Anyway, you guys get in there. So these guys might be able to pull back. Got him completely surrounded, but he's probably still going to have some degree of advantage. Okay guys, get right in there, if nothing else, just to keep their sword arm swinging on your fucking head, and not on these guys, because you're of no fucking value to me anymore. You deserting piece of shit. And that's it. Push them in. Because we do need enough of these guys left over to kill them, but they're ages away. Okay, I think that's their king right there. He hasn't taken any damage yet. We're down to... he's down to half numbers. We're winning, I'd say. He might be killing more of us, but there were more of us to begin with. Come on, take him down, you piece of shit. Get right into the fucking thick of it. Of course, if I lose a general, then that's a no-go. That guy's looking a bit bloodied. He's getting right in there. Oh, he's looking pretty bloodied. Let's hope he can pull it off. Don't forget he's also got a lot of dread, this guy. So once he's dead,
Enemy king runs like a frightened
go on,
dog.
take him down, take him down, take the fucker down. We got him. Alright, with that, these guys will rout pretty much straight away because this guy is absolutely terrifying. He's probably my best general, to be honest. Like, his command doesn't really matter to me, it's dread. Dread is the best thing for this kind of campaign. Just his mere presence will terrify them. It's just unfortunate that this guy here is not going to get a whole lot of use in this campaign. Don't get him killed. That's what these losers are for. Get him out of there. He can take as many casualties as he wants. He's not going to be getting into any more battles for a while. I think his next battle might be Jeddah. But then again, maybe I should take Jerusalem before Jeddah. I don't know. Don't forget, we've got to do this by turn 9. Then again, maybe turn 8. I'm doing much faster than I thought I would. Come on, break him. No, they're not breaking. Broken.
The fickle smile of fortune shines upon us. Pray, this is a portent of a victory. Our enemy flees
Alright,
before
chase
us
him
like
down
a
so
herd of dogs.
the general's units get a bit more experience. Makes them just that slightly little bit better as fighters. Could be the difference between victory and defeat in one of these battles. And all it takes is a bit of time. Time is something that you actually get plenty of, as in when you're in the battle in this kind of campaign. Be patient, but also efficient. So he's got bloody 8 experience now. See if we can get him. Yeah, we got him to 9. You don't get much better than them for a fighter. I didn't quite kill them all, but that's fine.
Great victories are
Must have
like
recovered quite a
sweet
few
blood.
men. That's fine. Doesn't matter about these guys, they're gone now. That's the last time we'll see them. But that's fine. They lasted as long as they needed to. And now we'll sack the city. And then there's this. Now there's absolutely no threat in this video. This battle here. Take down this crossbow militia, then the Viking raiders. They'll chase after us, get them tired, you know the drill. Easy. However, we will end the video here. So like and subscribe, part something, either 12 or 13 is next, I can't remember. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. I'll see you next time, fuckers.